Hey guys, Courtney Wondolowski with Larcor Virtual back again. Thank you all for watching our last video and for everyone who joined our private Facebook group. We've been having so many great discussions in there and are really providing some valuable feedback and information. So if you're not joined yet, definitely go make sure to join. We'll have the link somewhere in this email, but we had a lot of people respond to our Facebook group about the struggles and challenges they're having in terms of advancing their careers and looking for a new job. Laura and I are very familiar with a lot of these same challenges, and we wanted to take the time to answer your guys' questions. So one of the topics that we saw quite a few times from our members is that there is a fear with branching out and looking for a new position, whether it is staying in the same role or you're currently not in the workforce and you want to get back in, but fear is holding you back. And fear is one of those things that can convince us of things that aren't reality and convince us that we're not good enough, that we don't have the right background, we don't have the right education, that we're not smart enough, whatever it may be. And really those are all lies that, fear tells us. And when we look at our experience, we can see that we do have a lot of skills, and we have a lot of skills that transfer into new roles. And by looking at the job search and looking for a new job, when you look at that process strategically and break it down into parts, as opposed to getting overwhelmed by the whole thing, it can be easier to manage. So if you look at it, there are steps, right? So step one, identify the type of job that you're looking for, the field that you want to be in, the industry that you want to be in. And from there, look at the skills you have and see what transfers to what you really want to be doing. Then you want to make sure your resume and your LinkedIn and your cover letter are all up to date and reflect not only what your skills are, but are geared towards the role that you want. So making sure that you have keywords and metrics that hype yourself up and also market you to the roles that you're interested in. After that, it is about applying to the right positions, applying to the positions that get you excited, that are within your scope and are what you identified in the first step. After that, you will start getting callbacks from recruiters and companies, and you'll have to interview. And you'll want to interview with confidence and high energy, and you'll want to connect with the interviewer. And even for those of us who are shy, I am actually very much on the shy side. I have social anxiety. A lot of people probably wouldn't guess it, but I have learned how to talk myself down and how to trick myself into projecting confidence. So that is what you want to do once you're at the interview stage. You'll want to connect, like I said, with the interviewer, and you'll want to convince them that you can solve their pain points, because all companies and all hiring managers have a pain point and they have a problem. And if you can solve it and if you can connect with them, they'll have to hire you. And once they want to hire you, then you can start negotiating, and you can make sure that you negotiate the best offer for you and your life. Some people, negotiation comes down to money. They just want as much money as possible. Some people, negotiation comes down to either work from home or having some sort of hybrid schedule, or even just flexibility and what their day-to-day schedule looks like. If you have children, it could mean being able to put them on the bus and pick them up from the bus stop. It could mean working home from Wednesdays because you have something going on Wednesdays and it helps if you're home for it, whatever it may be. So you can negotiate a lot outside of just your base salary. Companies are offering sign-on bonuses and retention bonuses. You can negotiate PTO, all of that, but you have to, start from the first step and work your way down to being able to negotiate, and after that, starting the new job and having confidence that you are capable and you are deserving of this new opportunity, and turning in a professional and polite notice if you're currently working. If you're not currently working, getting in the headspace to get back into the routine of working, and how to, once you are working, advance in your career, get promotions and get raises. So if you see it, there's a step to each part, and you don't have to get overwhelmed by the end result of landing that new job. Look at it, break it into little pieces, and I promise you it will be much easier when you look at it like that, as opposed to, oh my gosh, I just need a new job, I want a new job, I'm not happy here, but now I don't know what to do. Take it one step at a time, so that way you can tackle each part and move on to the next, knowing that you were successful in the first part that you did. So hopefully that helped you guys. Again, we have an amazing group right now in our Facebook community. I'm really enjoying seeing everybody's questions. And if you are afraid to take the leap and to look for a new job, know that it is within your reach. You just have to break it down step by step and take it one step at a time. So we'll be going more in depth into more questions that you guys asked in our next video. So stay tuned for that email, which will be coming out in a few days. In the meantime, like I said, join our Facebook group and stay tuned for some exciting stuff that is happening within the LARCOR virtual community. So see you guys soon.